Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a recent obsession of mine, Visionary. To put it simply, Visionary is a story told on Twitter with light energy elements based around the Sonic character Cream the Rabbit. We'll be getting into more details soon, but sit back, relax, because tonight, you're going to see it all. The account @CreamIRL started posting on January 21st, 2025 with this post.
Hi everybody, my name is Cream. I have a lot of friends here and I convinced my mother to let me make an account. Nice to meet you. I also have a straw page. Ask me questions or send me doodles.
Followed up by two posts later that day.
Fit check. It's gonna be cold today. Ignore my dirty mirror. LOL. We're going to bed. Good night, Twitter.
These posts are important in the grand scheme of things, but things start picking up on the 22nd when Cream posts that she is going to break into Eggman's base to rescue Sonic, who had gotten captured.
Alright everyone, I just got word that my friend Mr. Sonic is getting into it with Dr. Eggman at his base. Asked Mother if I could go help, she said no, but if I learned anything about being a hero, sometimes you gotta do things your own way. That's right, I'm sneaking out. Wish me luck.
There are a few posts between that and getting to the base, but they are largely unimportant to the story, so I'll just show them here. Cream gets to Eggman's base and, as a smart person does, live tweets her journey through it, even though Metal Sonic had threatened her after the tweet about breaking into the base.
I made it. Believe it or not, it's noon right now, but this place blows out so much smoke you wouldn't be able to tell. Something hit in the game of 2018, something. Well, there's Mr. Metal. I don't think he knows I'm here, or he's pretending not to. He's talking to someone. It kind of sounds like Miss Amy. Maybe she's convincing him to just let me do this. I already know he knows I was on my way. He just left. I think I was right. Thank you, Miss Amy. Good. I found Mr. Sonic. Looks like some sort of energy field is keeping him trapped. Game plan is to figure out how to shut it off, and surely he can do the rest. Worst part is I took the photo with Flash, and I think he almost saw me. I think we're good, but I'm scared.
Cream then finds a computer and realizes that she does not know how to use them.
Okay, so I found a computer. I realize I do not know how to do this, and I am freaking out.
Suddenly, Shadow shows up and helps with the computer.
Never mind. Mr. Shadow showed up and he's helping. Everyone say hi, Mr. Shadow.
The next few tweets come in and show Cream getting chased or attacked by Eggbots and Neo Metal Sonic, who Cream is apparently running distraction on. We don't know if this was Cream or someone else's plan, but I put my money on Cream's because it's not the smartest plan. Sorry, Cream.
Okay, he's on me. Plan is to distract Neo while Shadow and Knuckles, who also just showed up, try to get Sonic out.
Luckily, he's too big to fit in the air vent.
Guess he's too big to fit in the air vent.
The next tweet comes in and informs us that everyone got out safely with the help of Shadow and Knuckles.
Did not get too many pictures of the in-between, but we made it out of there. I kept Mr. Neo distracted long enough for Mr. Knuckles and Mr. Shadow to get Mr. Sonic out, and together they did what they needed to do, to take Mr. Neo down and get rid of all those badniks. I'm on my way home now.
After getting home, Cream is understandably grounded by her mother. She does find her 3DS and tweets an image from it to give a small update.
Just got home. Got here way faster with Mr. Sonic and Mr. Shadow here to help speed things up. I'm really nervous. It felt so easy running away from home when it felt like the consequences were so far away, but now I have to go talk to my mother. She's gonna be so upset. You should say a lot about Dr. Eggman that I'm more scared of my mother than I am that evil mastermind. Okay, so I am definitely grounded for a bit, but I managed to find my 3DS in my closet and I'm pretty sure I can tweet with this thing. Let me know if you guys see this. The picture is probably super blurry. This camera isn't very good.
After being given access to her phone again, she continues posting as normal, but his squadron has extra rules to follow. But Vanilla said she would like to talk to Sonic about going on more adventures.
Good morning to all my friends. Me and Mother talked this morning. I'm not allowed to leave the house for 2 weeks. I've got to do a lot more housework than normal. But she also said she wanted to talk to Mr. Sonic about letting me go on more adventures under some conditions, like so I don't feel like I need to sneak out when something is important to me. I feel bad. I know I scared and upset her, and I never want to make anyone feel like that. I meant to post this when I said good morning, but it's almost 3 p.m. now. Anyway, my family says hi.
Largely unimportant to the current story, but during this time, Cream learns about Vector's relationship with Vanilla. She is upset by this because she doesn't want to replace her dad, who she reveals to have passed away.
I don't want a new dad. I don't want to replace him. Way to be forward, Annan. Yes, I did lose my father. I was littler than I am now when it happened, so I don't really remember most of it. But I remember how my mother acted, and I think it made me feel very strongly, too. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but not for the internet to hear.
Remember this. It will be important later. This is also a point in time she begins mentioning having recurring nightmares, and also begins to vaguely hint about something she did in Eggman's base. Later, Neo, Metal Sonic, and Cream have a minor bonding moment, including a definitely not stolen hard drive in the photo.
In today's news, Mr. Neo, who tried to kill me like 2 days ago, is now in my house and letting Jamil fix his arm because it got broken off. Friendship era incoming?
Cream spies on Vector and Vanilla to see if anything is actually going on, but they notice her spying. She decides to ask the next morning. Vanilla says nothing is happening between them, but they are hanging out more often than friends normally do. Cream also talks with Vector about this and just confirms that she doesn't mind Vector, but doesn't want to replace her dad.
So, Mr. Vector is over tonight. Usually I just stay in my room, but after everything I've been hearing, I decided to be nosy. I didn't really find anything, though, and also I think they caught me spying. So, Mr. Vector spent the night last night, and after a while I decided to just outright ask this morning when we had breakfast. I feel really embarrassed because my mother said that no, they weren't dating, but she did say that they were talking a lot more than just friends do. I probably shouldn't air out all her business, though. Me and Mr. Vector talked for a very long time. Me not wanting him to date my mom isn't about him. It's about me, and he's a very nice man. I think I'm going to try to be more open-minded about it. That being said, he left a few minutes ago, and I'm actually kind of bummed. Maybe because I'm grounded and he's fun to hang out with. Maybe that should mean something, if I like being around him and all that.
All of this should be of no concern, but Cream doesn't know that there's a storm brewing in the background. And tomorrow, it hits. Just a heads up that this is where a lot of the warnings from the beginning come into play. So, final warning. Everyone still here? Good, let's continue. If you recall earlier, Metal was looking for a hard drive that had been stolen by Cream, and was accidentally included in a photo she posted. Metal sees the hard drive in the photo and immediately attacks.
Wait.
Metal brings the unconscious Cream to Eggman's base and imprisons her in a cell, continuing to tweet and taunt people on Twitter.
Our haul has been good today. For anyone curious, she was airborne for maybe 5 seconds before I saw the sweep her out of the sky. She did not stand a chance.
I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. Don't come after me. I'm fine.
She finally went to sleep. I'm going to charge her phone now. I think it's about time to replace that old pin message. Wouldn't want anyone getting the wrong idea. For those who haven't figured it out yet, this account is now being run by Metal Sonic. If you're wanting updates on her, they're all going to come through me.
He lets Cream have the phone to answer one question of his choosing.
Out of curiosity, I've decided that anyone can ask any question for the rapid under this tweet and they'll allow her to answer one question for herself. Whichever question she answers is up to me. I'll be back in an hour.
The question Cream responds to is, "Yo Cream, are you getting properly fed?" To which Cream replies,
Yes, but it's mostly just robots here, so I don't think they know what people generally eat. Either that or they're just feeding me the way they feed Dr. Eggman. Just a bunch of sugary stuff. Ever since I hit my head, I've been throwing up, so fuck. Ever since I hit my head, I've been throwing up, so I'm not really holding it down anyways. Before you take my phone, someone please tell my mom I'm okay.
Metal is now back in control of the account.
Alright, fun's over. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Omega threatens to break Cream out, to which Metal replies,
37.9749671 121.2678869 pull up.
I'm just going to let Omega speak for himself here.
I will destroy Metal Sonic. I will show his destroyed body after I am in need of repair. I will not forget this.
Metal responds with,
Can someone let Omega know that he left this?
now back to Cream. Metal has provided her with a speaker to help her sleep.
I'll send you my words from the corners of my...
Unrelated to the previous tweet, but Orbot asks Metal why they are keeping Cream locked up, and he replies,
She stole a hard drive when she broke into the base the other day. I decided as WPATS she would be coming with me when I retrieved it. Now the doctor has a use for her, forever, will in due time.
Later, the speaker breaks and Metal tweets,
Well, the speaker just broke. Hell is breaking loose.
General suggests using Metal's built-in speaker, so he enters the cell and tweets out,
Taking this lesser creation service, I am using my built-in speaker to stop her obnoxious on and off crying. However, now she won't get off of me. I'm not sure what to do in this situation. Said literally just brought her pillows. There is no way I'm that comfortable.
Cream wakes up before Metal and uses the phone to tweet. Unfortunately, the tweets are now deleted. Metal wakes up and notices Cream was awake before him and the phone was moved slightly, but otherwise doesn't suspect anything.
Just woke up. She was awake but not by much. If anything happened while I was asleep, tell me. I'm fairly certain the phone was moved slightly, but she also kicks in her sleep sometimes.
Until someone replies and Metal finds out about Cream using the phone.
Someone messed up. A few people, actually.
This is where it gets into darker territory, so final warning.
I hear she likes shapes and colors, the usual good stuff. Perhaps that should be all she sees for a bit. Should be well into effect now. Since you all want to talk to each other so bad, you can talk the rest of the night, as much as she can coherently type. At least, have fun. The phone's all hers.
Here's a compilation of the important tweets and replies from Cream.
Hi! Whoa, so many questions. I don't remember, but I think he's mad, but he doesn't sound mad, so he's actually pretty tame, but he just left, it's just me. Hi, Jamil, I love you so much. Jamil, my robot brother, I'm so sorry for scaring you. Just my cell, but everything's wiggling, it's wiggling like woohoo! My eyes are freaking massive. Just the red lights, which I hate, by the way. They make it so hard to sleep, oh my goodness. Gross, and also I don't know how to do that. My head doesn't hurt anymore. I want to make you happy. You mean so much to me, Jamal. There are people in my room. Yuck, okay. Okay, I am going to throw up now, beauty. Sorry, I'm not going to throw up. It hurts really bad. I feel my ribs aching like her. And there's spit everywhere, and my mouth tastes sour. I give up. No, it's okay, Jamil. Please, it's okay. Please don't say that. They're going to change me. Every time I close my eyes, my body falls through the floor. Please take me home. Take me home. I'm sorry. I want to go home. I miss you, Jamil. Metal, please come back. I'm sorry that I was bad, and I'll never be bad again. I'm so sorry. Please, please make it stop. Make it go away. I'm sorry.
Metal is now in control of the account again after Cream begs him to come back. After Cream initially abused his trust, he was comfortable returning to his cruel and abusive ways as he felt it was justified. However, after she responded to it by seeking his affection and comfort, while he did not really express it, he began dialing it down severely again.
Alright, that's enough of that. Interesting how mind-breaking drugs can play with the psyche of a child. You'd think she won't be scared of me. Regardless, I think that'll go for the night. Hopefully we won't be having another one of these incidents.
The next day, Mel posted a picture confirming Phase 2 and the start date of February 4th. This was posted on the 28th of January.
Look what I've found in this week's reports. Some old running out of time.
Sonic, deciding enough was enough, decided to publicly call out Metal in hopes to find out where Cream is and rescue her. Metal responds in kind with the coordinates, saying,
Another fight already today, if you insist. 0.0050 into 0.5145 let's make it a little interesting. Brienne will be there too. If you defeat me, you can take her home. Again and again you prove that you're slow in more ways than one.
in a strange move for Metal, he returns her phone to her.
My phone was just sitting outside my cell for some reason. I'm good, I think. My head healed enough to take that itchy patch off. I feel so scared to talk here. I keep thinking about last time. I want my mom. I want Jamil. I wish I could tell Mr. Vector I want him in my family after all. I don't think I'll ever get to now.
It's at this point that Cream's mental health starts to go downhill, as evident by the next few tweets.
Guys, please don't be mad at me. I think I'm going to give up. I like the way Mr. Metal is when I'm being good, and I don't know what's going to happen to me, but before then, I just want everything to be as peaceful as I can be, I think. Please don't be mad. I'm so tired of fighting. I can't stop crying. I'm crying so hard that it's making my ribs hurt, and I can't breathe. I'm going to die here. I don't want to die.
As a distraction, Cream decides to answer some questions people have.
Okay, well, while I'm here, does anyone have any questions? Dr. Eggman's been telling me more lately. I think because he knows it's too late now. He's been giving me more details about Phase 2. He says it's going to take multiple rounds of treatment. Mr. Meadow kidnapped me because it was convenient, and Dr. Eggman decided he could make use of me, but it really could have been anyone.
The questions don't help distract her mind. She falls back into a depression.
If you think about it, maybe this is why it's happening. The world decided this needs to happen to me so I can save it from happening to someone else. I want my mom so bad. I can't take it. It hurts so bad. I can't take this pain. I miss my mom so bad. Please, Mom, please come get me. I want to go home. I love you so much, Jamil. I don't think we're ever going to see each other again. I love you so much. Please don't ever forget that.
Later that night, Cream leaves a long thread as a goodbye due to her not knowing what's going to happen to her because of the impending experiment and assuming the worst.
Okay, new pinned. For those who don't know, I got kidnapped by Mr. Metal Sonic. They're going to experiment on me starting February 4th. He gave me back my phone today. I could keep crying and begging to be saved, but so many people have been hurt trying that I've made up my mind. I'm just going to let it happen. I love you all so much. I'm never going to see you again, I don't think. At least, not before the experiments. And I don't know what's going to happen to me after. But if I'm not the same anymore, I don't want to go out screaming and crying. I'm a big girl now. I have to be strong, so I'm going to pretend nothing is happening. If no one's ever going to see me again, I'm going to spend the next few days being normal Cream. Cream that is happy and fine and not scared at all. So that way, when it's all over, you have something to remember me by. So if I become something different, you can remember who I used to be. I'll still answer questions about what's happening if I get them, but yeah, I'm going to be brave. No more crying. That being said, please stop trying to save me. Everyone who does gets hurt, and I do not want to be the reason people are hurt. Please stop, for me. Thank you for not giving up on me, but it's okay now.
Though, Cream having her phone back means just a smell of light in the darkness.
Wow, having my phone back is so nice, to be honest. I can just pretend nothing bad is happening. I can watch Minecraft videos, and if I zone out hard enough, I feel like I'm in my bed again. Every now and then, when I roll over the same way I do when I'm in my bed, as not to accidentally kick cheese, because I keep forgetting he's not here.
The next day, Cream posts,
I don't remember when I fell asleep, but I'm awake now. Good news, guys! I'm out of my cell! Woo! Only for a little bit, because they want my blood. I am pretending to not be scared of needles. Hopefully you can't tell. Before the bad thing happens, I kind of want to do something bad. I want to start saying cuss words just in case I die, because I can't get grounded for it.
It is at this point that Mel starts to show that he cares. He is beginning to blatantly and outrightly be kind to Cream. He's also experiencing extreme emotions he's not used to and expressing them on his own account. There are a few filler tweets in between then and the next important tweets, so I'll leave them out for brevity, but if you want to read them, I'll leave a link in the description.
All this staying up is catching up to me. I'm so tired, but I'm so scared of sleeping. The nightmares are so bad now.
Eggman then does this to Cream.
Woo! They're calling me out of the cell! Yay! I get to walk! Talk to you later, guys! I'm back. I don't know if I should say. I don't want to worry anyone. I got hurt. Before anyone freaks out, it really doesn't even hurt that bad. Mr. Warbot says since it burned through my nerves, it's not going to hurt like a regular cut or nothing, so really it's okay.
Cream is now branded Eggman property.
I think now is a good time to do this. My arm fucking hurts!
Cream then informs us that Eggman has been asking her about her dreams.
I don't think he wants me to tell you guys this, but I'm gonna anyways. Dr. Eggman has been taking me out of my cell every now and then and making me talk about my dreams. I didn't want to tell him about my most recent one, and he got pretty upset with me.
And Sonic and Cream have a small conversation.
This is what I want, Mr. Sonic. I don't want the world to stop turning when the bad things happen. I want people to keep living and being happy and trying to do good. Just maybe remember me when you do? I'm scared of being forgotten, that's all. I've had a lot of time to think about it, especially before they gave me my phone back. Dr. Eggman will get bored of me eventually, when he does whatever it is he wanted to do with me. So even if he wins for a bit, I'll get out, and then we can fix it. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but it can't get worse than being branded, because that was really awful.
Cream's nightmares are escalating. She can't sleep even if she tries to. This is the best way she can describe what's going on in her head, but even then it would never do it justice.
I shouldn't say this. I need to keep being strong, but I'm running out of time. I thought the fear would be the worst part, but it's actually the dreams. I stay awake as much as I can, but it's getting me really bad. I nod off every 30 minutes or so, and as soon as I close my eyes, I feel like someone shot me in the head with how much goes through it at once. Shermel would do what he could to distract me, but back then, I didn't even remember what the dreams were about. This is so much more than that. I've never heard of anything like this happening to a person. I asked Mr. Orbat what it is, and he doesn't give me a real answer. Like, I know he knows. He just can't tell me. Something really bad is going to happen. Something so much bigger than I thought it would be. I don't think it's worth trying. I tried to color or watch something on my phone. I tried to text my mother, but it's just too much. I don't even have a way to describe what's happening in my head. There's no word for it. Please make it stop. I'm going to draw what it feels like. I'll be back. I can't make sense of it. It's all playing in my head at once. All of it. I can't remember what I'm seeing. It's like a flash of light hitting me behind my eyes. Everything. All of it. See it all. I need to see it all.
February 2nd, 2025. Cream was woken up early by Orbot and doesn't remember what she felt like last night. Orbot has convinced Eggman to let Cream out of her cell and walk around.
Guys, Mr. Orbot is letting me out of my cell. I guess he convinced Dr. Eggman to give me some outside time. I don't have to go to any tests or whatever. I can just do what I want. I'm just not sure what I want to do. It's been a while since I've had choices. A lot of people give me advice on what I could be doing, so I think I'm just gonna give you guys options and you could help me. Mr. Orbot said I could help him with chores, or I could see Metal before the thing happens. Half the base is locked down for this, apparently.
Cream provides a poll to vote on what she should do, and the votes are pretty split between staying with Orbot and going to find Metal. But ultimately, finding Metal wins, so Cream goes and does that.
Okay. I found Mr. Metal, but when I asked if he wanted to hang out with me, he, well, one, asked what I was doing out of my cell, and when I explained, he said he can't distract himself with me. I know he didn't mean it in a bad way, but I don't think he realizes this could be the only chance we have to actually hang out before the thing happens. Maybe I should try to convince him, or just leave it alone and do something else. Or I could just hang out with him and not do anything distracting.
Another poll is given, and convince Metal Sonic to do something with her wins. Another poll is given, and base Tor wins. But did you notice that? Left side there. Eggman is watching. The tour has been cut short before it even started.
You insolent little brat! What do you think you're doing right now?
I'm sorry, I didn't...
Why are you distracting me? That's it. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to be patient anymore. You think I haven't been noticing all the ways you've got him to deviate from his programmation? I've had it with you. Pest. I'm gonna reboot him.
No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. No. Listen.
Because this was an audience-led event, Cream ended up getting the reboot ending, where she wanted to spend her freedom with Metal, distracted him long enough for Eggman to notice, and decided he's had enough Metal acting uncharacteristically to his programming, and decided to reboot him. And now Cream is back in jail, with Orbot using the account. And Metal has been rebooted and reverted to his old sentiments he felt about Cream. Between what has been happening evolving her mind, and now Metal being reset, Cream's in a really bad place mentally, and her plan to remain cheerful through it all has failed.
So, this is Orbot with Creame's phone. Boss's orders. To update you all, she's listening now after all that's happened. I apologize to everyone for being a part of what I heard. Cream has been mentally deteriorating in a way I don't particularly understand. Whatever is happening to her is coming in waves. She went from crying to repeating seeing all in a particularly monotonous voice. She seems to be struggling to move. Update, she's doing better, stepped out of the fit she was having at the very least, and is mobile, cleaning her face up now due to it being drenched in tears. She misses Metal Sonic. I have not been letting them see each other, assuming he won't be cruel to her, and she seems to know he no longer cares for her. She mentioned briefly not being able to pretend to be brave anymore. I suppose she's lost the energy. My involvement in this is more than I've anticipated. I believe this to be due to the boss knowing of our bonding and wanting to keep it at minimum. Testing delayed. Her hands are too small for the restraints. They were not made for children. They'll need replacements.
Silence. A whole day of silence till Cream returns, and things are off to say the least. Cream has been prunkled. Wait. Cream has been injected with the serum. After Cream got her first dose, she decided it was time to start trying to escape, so she sneakily reached out to Vector begging him to try and find her. Ironically, this has sort of helped Cream's mental state because she thought it would kill her, but it didn't. Though, she hasn't been hungry or tired since. More testing is done. She notes the Cream calls the color Prunkle in Cane, but I'm going to call it pink for simplicity. The pink subsides to only her irises after a bit. In the background, Vector plans to rescue Cream, but I'll probably make that a separate video. I might also make all the side plots that aren't important to the main story into a separate video, if anyone's interested. Cream reveals she can't feel cold. She also says that she's going to describe the testing as soon as it happens, but mysteriously, the testing ends up being delayed. Cream does end up describing what the experiments are like. Metal tweets revealing Cheese has attempted to rescue Cream by himself and has subsequently been captured. Cream attempts to escape again in order to find out where Cheese is, but she dislocates her foot severely to get out. As of lately, she hasn't been properly feeling pain, and any open wound rapidly healing the more serum that's put in her system. She doesn't find them and return to her cell, but she decides to host a collaborative drawing board with the people who've been following along, trying her best to reach out in a way that can't be monitored by Eggman. People ask her questions and she realizes she can remember way more from her past than she could before, even painful memories. She remembers her father. She can also understand and memorize almost anything in minutes. She also hides a website in the drawing board and information and clues of her whereabouts and things happening in the base. In this website, it's learned that Cream has found a keycard for certain parts of the base. The plan was that when someone came for her, she'd do something bold to allow for Cheese to slip the keycard to whoever needed to get it further to the base. Update on Cheese. Prunkled. Update on Cream. At this point, a new entity makes their debut, Anathema, or Anna for short. They'll be very important to the story soon, so keep them in mind. Side note, but Cheese tells Cream that General is missing, and that he has been having the same dreams Cream is having before being ejected. At this time, Anna starts to communicate with Cream. And Cream names the color of her and Cheese's eyes Prunkle. Also, Cream is super smart now, like insanely smart. Due to, probably Orbot, testing keeps getting delayed. Cream's gone close to Orbot, and Eggman, seeing that Orbot is helping Cream delaying tests, decides he needs correction.
I swear, since that little creature was brought here, everything has been spiraling out of my control. And this is making me late for the project. But you're just a nuisance to me, Orbot. I swear you're becoming more like Cubot. But then again, I didn't code failure into you. I'm a genius after all. Next time you're putting doubts on me, you're going to scrap. I can easily reprogram you, replace you. My bones can be better. The robot from guns can be better. Hell, your prototype was better than you. I swear you'd be better as Spear. Hey, you rodent! Mind your own business.
Cream also starts to feel worse due to not getting the next dose yet. In the background, Vector is still planning to break Cream out and gets an anonymous tip from someone on her. Robot comes back and is very damaged, so Cream decides to enact a plan and plants a fake link in a tweet. Assuming Metal will be the first to investigate, she sets up a test to ensure he can't. He fails, and she ends up data wiping him, making him offline in the process. The right link, which would only be clicked by non-robots, would data wipe the whole base. So the next parts are kinda hectic, but here we go. Power comes back and Eggman threatens to do something with Cheese, and also locks Cream's phone to Twitter. She feels as though something bad is going to happen, but doesn't know where the thoughts are coming from. Vector's anonymous tip informs him it's time to act. He and Metallics begin making their way to the base. Cream and Cheese are not being tested right away, and are being moved somewhere else, so Cream attempts to escape. She assumes she can't be hurt, which is somewhat true, but she still feels the pain of a stun gun Eggman had. Cream gets separated from Cheese and gets badly tortured by Eggman, and then goes to get the second to last dose. Now, for the big breakout. Cream realizes there's someone in the base and his alarms start blaring. She can't get to Cheese to enact the plan, but Anna informs her that he is free. Cream is administered the 6th injection in the midst of the chaos. Eggman is desperate to get the job done before someone can stop him. But before he can do the final dose, Vector breaks in, punches Eggman in the face, and rescues Cream. Metal is destroyed and Orbot is captured alongside the final dose, and Cream is rescued. Anathema takes the opportunity to convince Eggman to let them out under the guise of capturing Cream. Eggman agrees, but Anna doesn't plan on capturing Cream. And with that, we will wrap up this part. We are up to February 9th, and there is still a lot more to cover, but for now, Cream is home safe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye bye!